Cox3.com post-game show. Big win tonight for the Tesoro Titans, 66-27 over the San Juan Hills Stallions, and they finish in second place in the South Coast League. And now it's up to the playoff gods to figure out where these Tesoro Titans are going to end up. Kevin Turner along with the coach Bill Cunity. Big win tonight for the Titans, and Devon Modster put on a show.
Almost flawless for the Titans on offense and defense, and I think the San Juan Hills Stallions excited about their chances in the playoff also.
A lot of highlights to go around tonight. We'll get it started with Devon Modster. You know, Tesoro scored on their first three possessions. Devon Modster, this is a reoccurring theme. He scores 3 times from inside the 5-yard line, and the Titans get out to a 21-0 lead.
The speed option here, one of their basic plays on the goal line, and he runs it to perfection.
Then San Juan Hills gets on the board. Snaza, his first touchdown reception of the year, 21-7 at this point as we come to the end of the first quarter. Then Modster back to work. Look at this ball. He just drops a dime into Shane Coleman. Coleman had 3 catches, 93 yards in the first half, and then look at this, Coach.
Zero coverage, no safeties deep. O'Brien checks to the quarterback draw, and that's impressive because the big man can run.
48-yard touchdown run. And look at this. This is spectacular right here.
2 guys on the post route. They're supposed to be a little further apart, but in that case, it was an option play that either one could catch the ball.
That made it 35-13. Then Heinz's on the double pass from Yenishin. Big first half, 42-13 going into the locker room. And then Batista, the running game, gets into high gear. And this thing starts turning into a blowout after the blocked kick at the 8:49 mark. And the route is on. Mansuetti gets into the end zone, and then Sharp right here. Rather, that's Smith gets into the end zone. That makes it 63-20. And then here comes the final score. Here's Sharp going into the end zone. You know, it was just everything Tesoro did tonight. They did it to perfection.
Coming off a bye week with a healthy football team, they did everything they need to not only secure second place, but in second in the playoff, but ready to go for the playoff.
Final score of the game, McCluskey. Let's go to Garth and our players of the game.
We got some fired up Tesoro Titans, a couple seniors finishing up a good game here tonight. Carter Janishin is to my right. He's a wide receiver. To my left, the quarterback, Devon Modster, getting it done. Congratulations to both you guys. We'll start with you, Carter. Great game here tonight. 12 receptions, 166 yards. You're catching the ball over the field, but one thing you did tonight, you threw a touchdown pass, the double pass. Walk me through that. It's got to be pretty exciting for you to throw that ball.
Well, we run that almost every day in practice, and we did it earlier this year against Edison, and it worked, and wanted to come back today, and we did, and it executed. So
it's one thing to have special trick plays. It's another thing to call them. It looks like Coach dialed that one up at the right time. Yeah. How about for you be involved in a big game like this? You know, starting this rivalry off with San Juan Hills Stallions and finishing off this year on a high note, going into the playoffs with some momentum. Pretty big for the football team.
Yeah, most definitely. Senior night right now, that's the best way. I mean, we could have drawn it up right there. And then going into playoffs, ton of momentum. So it's good for our football team.
Congratulations to you and the senior graduating. Okay, we'll go over here and talk to Devon Modster. He's on the way to Arizona. We got unfinished business to do at the high school level. Tonight, 381 in the air, a couple touchdown passes, but getting it done with your legs, 3 touchdowns, really kind of set the pace on the ground in the first half. Talk about running the football and getting off to the early start in this game here tonight.
Usually, like when I see a pass, like a play action pass or something, I don't think it's there. I usually just take off with my legs and try to get what I can.
What about for you and your leadership? You know, you've matured here with this program. You're a senior year, a senior campaign. How big would a CIF championship mean to you personally and to this football team?
I'll be phenomenal because I know we got the ability to do it, so we just got to go week by week and just prepare and execute.
Well, it's been a pleasure watching you throughout this season. We saw 2 great quarterbacks here tonight. What do you have to say about the San Juan Hills Stallions? And I know you're talking to O'Neill there, or excuse me, to O'Brien as he's walking off the field. Seems like you guys are 2 pals that respect each other a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I know Patrick since Pop Warren. We coach with the same QB coach, Coach Calhoun. He's done a great job with us, and yeah, just keep looking forward to it, college and next week's.
Well, we're looking forward to watching you play the rest of this playoff season. Congratulations. Devon Modster, he's a happy quarterback for the Titans, guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Garth. And, you know, Devon Modster's got to be in the pole position for Orange County Player of the Year after tonight's performance.
Tell you what, it was flawless running the ball, but the passes he threw were all right on the money. When you look at the numbers, Passing yards, 429 passing yards, 675 total yards on offense for Tesoro, 404 yards for San Juan Hills, which would be a great night on any other given Friday. But first downs 26-17, the rushing yards well in favor of the Titans. Only 3 turnovers in the whole game. Time of possession slightly in the favor of Tesoro, but just a dominating performance by the Titans.
Unheralded in all this discussion tonight, we forgot to mention the offensive line who gave Devon Monster all day long to throw the football. Getting his feet set, he's dangerous.
O'Brien, 248 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 80 yards rushing, 1 on that long run that you saw. Huff, 4 more receptions. He's having a phenomenal year. Coleman, 3 receptions for 94 yards, a 31-yard average. And Heinzis, 3 receptions for a 34-yard average and 2 touchdowns. Just a big night for all 4 of these players.
And we forget about Graydon Sharp also running the ball and Anthony Batista. So, you know, a total team effort tonight, offense, defense, special teams. I think we mentioned it. We haven't seen a team this year execute the game plan in all 3 phases as well as Tesoro has done tonight.
No, they did, and they're hot at the right time. Everything begins for real a week from tonight.
Well, for all of us, it looks like a Mission Viejo Tesoro West Valley CIF showdown in the final.
I'll go.
All right, for Bill Cunity, I'm Kevin Turner. That's going to do it for our Cox3.com post-game show. We'll see you next week.